Hey everybody, I'm Ben Frederickson alongside Jeff Gordon. This is usually where I introduce the name of the video that we do weekly, but we don't have one for soccer. But it appears that we might need to think about creating one for soccer. That's with the news that MLS will officially announce St. Louis as an expansion team recipient on Tuesday. Gordo, we had the news in today's paper and the ominous announcement of a special event on Tuesday. It's happening. Garber is going to plant the MLS expansion flag in St. Louis. This was an event that, you know, I think everybody thought could happen, especially when the Taylor family came on board. You were at that press conference when the last MLS attempt failed here in St. Louis, and the Taylor family came on and said, we want to make this happen. And you said, look, if the Taylors can't get this done, nobody will. I remember you writing it, and here we are with MLS ready to say, hey, St. Louis, you're about to cross the finish line.
Yeah, first let's give a shout out to the Taylors, because, you know, we had the anti-Taylor family being Stan Kroenke in here, who could have done so much good for St. Louis. He had all the money in the world. He could have kept the football team here, could have guided the direction in a new stadium. All these things that would have been great for the city. He was just about himself, which, you know, that's his choice. The Taylors, conversely, this family built a great business, and they have committed in so many ways to St. Louis. This is just one example. They've been tremendous with the Blues, and they've helped Tom Stillman, and they're one reason why there's a Stanley Cup here. So the fact that St. Louis is going to get this franchise, and I think we're going to see this facility go up, and I think it's going to be great for downtown, and it's another piece of for me, the Taylor family legacy, which is ginormous for St. Louis.
Yeah, Carolyn Kendall Betts and Jim Cavanaugh put a team together that if MLS was serious about coming to St. Louis, it wasn't going to tell this group no. Now, they still had to, you know, check the right boxes, and there's still some boxes left to be checked. So MLS planting its flag saying we're coming 2022, start date, that's the plan for the downtown stadium. There's still some things that have to be ironed out. We haven't seen final details on stadium financing. We haven't quite yet heard what the plan for the team name, colors, things are. We also need to find out about the sponsors. When Don Garber visited here, he was very interested in who's going to sponsor the stadium, who's going to sponsor the uniform. We haven't yet seen details on that. So still some boxes left to check to make sure everything happens, but huge that MLS is no longer saying, hey, you have to prove to us that you're worthy of a team. They're saying, hey, we're coming, and you know what you have to do to make it happen before 2022. Yeah,
I think the real cool thing for the sports community is soccer's a different demographic for the audience than baseball and hockey for that matter. The millennials love it. My daughter's a big soccer fan out in Kansas City. They go all the time. It's a different crowd, it's a different vibe, and it fits neatly into what we already have. So I think it's just going to complement the other franchises. I don't think they're going to damage each other. I think it's going to be a tremendous connection for the Cardinals, for downtown, for the Blues, for everybody.
Not a bad fit in that St. Louis sports fraternity either, between the ownership group, all local, majority led by women, which is a big thing for MLS. Fits in nicely with the Blues, with the Cardinals. They're going to all help each other. I think it would be a good fit. Lots of folks are throwing out their name suggestions for the team. Do you have one that you'd want to see?
I'm going to skip over Ambush. I think we've been there and done that.
Yeah, don't go back. Go forward.
Go forward. Go forward.
I heard people saying St. Louis United. You know, maybe it's something like that. I don't know. We'll see. I know folks are fired up about the colors a lot. But while we're soliciting names, though, we should probably try to get one for a soccer video. So if you have any ideas, let us know. You have until 2022 to figure it out. But we'll keep it coming with all of the coverage of the expansion from Tuesday's announcement to more, all the details of how this is actually going to happen with the building out of the team and everything. Keep it locked at stltoday.com for all of that MLS expansion coverage. For Jeff Gordon, I'm Ben Frederickson. We'll talk to you next time.